If you think child sex trafficking is a distant third world problem, well, you are wrong. Here in Atlanta, hundreds of girls are bought and sold every month. In fact, the city ranks among the worst in the world for child prostitution. A new short film is dedicated to raising awareness about this undercovered epidemic.
Not anything fresh. Yes, of course.
It may look like a child's fairy tale, but this film deals with an all-too-real subject.
It's the rape of children for profit. In Georgia, it's an average of around 300 girls will be sold each month to over 7,000 men.
Cheryl DeLuca Johnson is the executive director of Street Grace, an Atlanta-based nonprofit organization devoted to combating child sex trafficking. They're using a dark, disturbing allegory to help amplify their message.
If there wasn't such a need, there wouldn't be so much business now, would there?
The film is called The Candy Shop. It's a story of girls being lured into and rescued from the sex trade. And its imagery is raising eyebrows.
It has opened a lot of doors that may have been closed because people don't want to have a documentary shown to a particular audience because it's too graphic and too harsh and too real. Whereas this has the same message, but it's done in a way that people are open to it and we're able to accept.
Girls go in, and candy comes out. It's magical.
And joining me now here in studio, the producer and director of The Candy Shop, Brandon McCormick. I watched that trailer for it on your website. It's pretty serious, very intense. I've never seen a take on such a serious issue in sort of this fairy tale-like way. What made you decide to go at it that way?
Well, you know, a couple years ago, I came to the knowledge about the 300 girls a month in the city of Atlanta who are sold for profit, and it was one of those things that it gets in your brain and you can't unknow it. It kind of sticks with you. So, you know, my team, Whitestone, kind of came together to figure out what we were going to do about it. And we're not documentary filmmakers, we make fairy tales. So we thought, let's give it a shot. It hasn't been done before, so we wanted to make a story for an allegory for the cause.
And what's the reaction been so far?
Well, we premiered at the Fox last November, filled it up, and it's really helping Street Grace launch a national campaign to help stop the candy shop.
I mean, is this a film that you think is appropriate for children to watch?
You know, it's interesting. People have said that if you don't know what the subject is about, it's actually not vulgar or disturbing. If you know what it's about, it becomes very disturbing.
And I know a lot of the funds that you've brought in for this project, you're going to actually put towards trying to do away with this issue.
Absolutely, yeah. We raised funds with 12 Stone Church and Doorpost Film Festival, and we've signed away the rest of the film to Street Grace. So anything it makes, anything it does, goes to Street Grace entirely, 100%.
Yeah, well, your heart breaks really for these young girls. Brandon McCormick, nicely done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. To watch the film and learn how to help stop child sex trafficking, you can visit stopthecandyshop.com.